Hi everybody, welcome to the Twin Flame Journey reading. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the next few weeks for you guys. I usually do these readings bi-weekly, so stay tuned. They come out twice a month. What's going on for the collective, spirit guides? What's going on for my collective with Twin Flames, please? What's going on for my Twin Flames, please? Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm going to put these aside for a hot second and pull out the rest of your cards and we can begin. But interesting. Some of you, I'm feeling that a few of you are just meeting your twin flame now. Others of you, you might have had a break and you reconnected. I just feel overall there's going to be some connections coming in for some of you guys who are dealing with twin flames. I feel like you've attracted that person into your life. I don't know if you've been doing it via manifestation or you just attracted them naturally by you just doing your own thing, having minded your own business. All right, this is what's coming towards you with your twin flame. This is what you're not expecting. This is your advice. Remember, guys, we're still in Venus and Mercury retrograde. Although Venus retrograde, it doesn't say whether you should or should not be with your partner. This is going to be your outcome. It just basically is testing your resolve with your person. It's like Spirit is asking you, is this what you want? Is this who you want? Now, Mercury retrograde does a whole other thing. They definitely bring in your ex. They definitely bring in your past. They definitely have you tying up loose ends. All right, so let's see what's going on here, guys. I'm talking to the twin flame journey, and you guys all have different journeys. If you don't know what a twin flame is, I know I should create a video just for that. But basically, a twin flame when we say it's your soul ripped in half, and they're somewhere around in this or on this earth, roaming around in the world. They could be on the other side of the planet. They could be there could be a 10-year age gap between the two of you. You can have cultural background differences. It could be in any way, shape, or form. What twin flame does is it triggers you. It triggers you to see the darker side of oneself, both of you. And you're left with these questions. The twin flame journey is never easy. But when you're both woken and you both come in union, you can create and do beautiful things for humanity. Think of Martin Luther King and Coretta King. Coretta King. So what did they do together? You saw what they did for civil rights because they were meant to be together for the greater good. Now, say it was a union that doesn't work out. You're still triggered. One of you has woken. You're still here meant for a higher purpose on this planet. That's why you get triggered by a twin flame. Sometimes twin flame journeys, like we said, they're painful because we are left with reality to see what things are. All right, guys. So that was just like dipping my toe into the pool of the twin flame conversation. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Ten of Swords in reverse, a non-ending. Some of you could be listening to me are fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you're dealing with one. It doesn't necessarily have to be those zodiac signs. It just means that the situation being dealt with is the divine feminine in this group is somebody who's very passionate, very attractive. And that's probably why I have attractive here at the bottom of the deck. Because the Queen of Wands represents attraction, beauty, all that is beautiful. And I'm sitting here seeing a non-ending. Or you might have had an ending with this twin flame. It's like what I was saying before. Some of you are either meeting your twin flame or your twin flame's coming back. This is exactly what I was channeling. Here it is again. And this is you under there. And maybe you have been in your hidey hole with the Hermit in reverse, and now you've come out. Maybe in the past there was a poor judgment call. Maybe that somebody here just wasn't using their internal wisdom in the situation. As I said before, when it comes to twin flames, sometimes one of us is triggered or we both are. Now, let's see what's going on here. What's coming towards you guys? Maybe some of you were even married in the past, or you're married to your twin flame, and somebody is leaving that. One of you is holding on to the marriage and the other one is leaving it. Okay, to go on an adventure, to disembark and find themselves. And that's the energy I'm vibing for some of you here. That's what's coming on. That's what's coming towards you. Interesting. So it's like I was saying earlier, if you're not both triggered at the same time, you might not have a union. Sometimes you break apart because it's such an overwhelming feeling. You're confused by it, and maybe one of you is what I'm seeing here. One of you is confused by the connection because it's so powerful. Some people doubt it or question it, right? The connection. So somebody here looks like they're trying to get away from, you might have had a commitment with your twin flame because the marriage card is here, or Hierophant, or a commitment is here. But it looks like one of you is leaving it while the other one is holding on to it tightly, okay? Because one of you obviously knows what you are. But the other person leaving is the one who's excited to go on a new adventure, to be separate, to go figure out what else is out there in the world. What you don't see coming, we're going to clarify all these too. What you don't see coming is Judgment and the Nine of Wands. Somebody is trying to, there's going to be a judgment call made here soon, but somebody's emotionally guarded. Someone's blocked it all up because I don't know if there's been so much pain in the dynamic or the situation. You have to understand, when there's pain in a relationship and it's a twin flame journey, the pain is not actually like what one is causing to the other. It is an actual reflection to your subconscious. And it's forcing you to look at the shitty part of you. I'm not saying this is you who's listening to me. This could be also happening to your partner or your person that you're dealing with. And that's a tough pill to swallow. Okay? So this is why somebody here is guarded. Your advice. Wow. You need to work. This is crazy. This is crazy. Maybe you guys aren't speaking right now, but you need to work really hard to this. How am I going to say this? I can't believe I'm about to say this because I have never said this in advice. One, you definitely need to work on the relationship. But two, with the High Priestess here, you need to work, one, on your spirituality within the dynamic. Two, the spiritual connection that you both have, because it obviously exists, because we're doing a twin flame reading. And three, if you're not talking to this person, you need to figure out a way to have that happen so you can reconnect to that spiritual side. Because the High Priestess talks about a higher truth, a higher power. She's all-knowing. She knows things we don't know. So this is also talking about working to get to the truth of the matter, okay? However that resonates with you. Now, as far as your outcome is concerned, somebody is coming back. It's exactly what I was channeling earlier with this Eight of Cups in reverse. In the upright, this is somebody emotionally disconnecting and walking away and going into the mountains. This is the hermit card. To go alone to be with their thoughts. But in the reverse, in your outcome, they come back. They have some thoughts. Here are their thoughts. This could be your thoughts as well. Two of Swords, being stuck. Not knowing what to do. You know, it's like, you know, those of you that know what a twin flame journey is very, very well, you know it's painful. So sometimes we say to ourselves, you know what, this is so fucking exhausting. I'd rather just be with a soulmate than be with my twin flame. It's a viable thing here for you guys, and I get it. I understand. It's not for everybody. But Page of Pentacles is also here, a small, tangible offer. So somebody does come back who's ever disengaged or walked away over here to go and try and do their own thing because they had like a moment of, I can't say immaturity, but they just had a moment of weakness where they just wanted to go and explore and leave. And now that they've come back and they're making a small, tiny little offer, like they're cracking the door open for you to go in, right? And now you're left here torn. Twin flame, soulmate, twin flame, or myself, or leave. I don't know. You're having a difficult choice. You're confused. It's hard for you to decide. This could be the one is also here. Heart-to-heart conversation is here. Your advice, that's that. It is safe for you to love. You're scared. That's why you're confused. That's why you have this Two of Swords. You don't know what the right call is, but they're saying it's safe for you to love. Oh, I got this card too from myself before I met my twin flame. Let me fucking tell you. The pain that ensued after the fact is because it triggered me. It woke me up. Because when you're triggered and you're woken, you are now meant to serve a higher purpose. You're now meant to serve the greater good in whatever capacity that is. That could be from your job, your occupation, you even doing something as simple as a podcast or having your own YouTube channel. Here I am. I've been triggered. This is what I'm doing. I'm reaching out. And this is it. This is me helping the greater good. But this is something, what it's saying, it is safe for you to love. This is when Spirit says you need to do this. You need to go through this. You need to process all of this because we need you. Okay? Let's see what's going on. All right, guys, those of you that are listen to my channel when you listen to my other zodiac readings and you're just here because you're curious, that's cool. But also to let you know, I'm going to start doing life path readings. So I'm going to be announcing that very, very shortly. I'm going to be putting up short little videos for each life path cycle. They go from 1 through 9. If you're interested in knowing a little bit more about me, I'm life path number 9. That video is going to be a little extra long because of that reason. I talk about me and how I was triggered and why I'm on this journey. So it can give you some insight as to like why you might be triggered or what's going on between you and your twin flame journey. But if you're interested, you can listen to your life path, your cycle. I'm going to have brief descriptions on each one, 1 through 9. And once a month, I'm going to be doing tarot readings on your life path, what you need to do for you. I bring that up in this video because, again, twin flames are always triggered for a higher purpose. So you get it. Now, going back to this. The Hierophant, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. What's going on here? The Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Coins. Yeah. Somebody here feels like they're excited about some new offer that's come in, but it's a slow burn. It's taking its time. So a lot of you, if your twin flame has come back from being disconnected with you recently, they're making some kind of offer, but they're taking their time. They're being very, very slow and patient. Go with the flow is what they're saying, because you do have a new beginning, a new opportunity in a solid new beginning. And this is not a flaky night. Yes, it's slow. Yes, you have to be patient. It is what it is. But you want to see this night because this means that this person is willing to build into it with you. And here's that opportunity with that Ace of Pentacles. Yes, they probably recently messaged you or you messaged them, but it was well received. Okay, with this Page of Cups, because this is an emotional message. Interesting. That's what's coming towards you. What you don't see coming is the Judgment Call and the Nine of Wands. This is going to be interesting for me to see. So even though a Judgment Call was made, it looks like now you're both willing to work on the union, which is beautiful, which is great. Because this, tells me somebody was emotionally guarded. And the person who was emotionally guarded was trying to make a judgment call. Or, maybe this is you making a judgment call because your person was emotionally guarded. It doesn't matter. Justice came in. Justice talks about karma. Karma rewarding you. You took the right steps. You took the right measures and they brought your person back. Some of you, maybe you did divorce them and they're coming back now. Guys, this is universal year 6. 6 is the year of divorces and marriages. So some of you might be doing both or remarriage. I don't know. You know what this is. But this person is back. It doesn't matter because this person is back to collaborate with you. You might be seeking a therapist. You might be seeking a counselor. You might be seeking a mentor. You're talking to somebody in regards to, you guys are definitely collaborating, but you're also seeking a third party possibly to help you, okay, for advice or something like that. And the Page of Coins. You have a lot of coins. This makes me feel like it's for real. You know what I mean? It's like, it's solid. It's like legit. They're really working at it with you. And this is really going to bring in your wish fulfillment. Like if you're sitting there, I wish. Well, here it is. Sometimes for me, the sun is reconciliation. This is happiness. A lot of you, if you haven't met your twin flame, you are about to. You're about to. The only reason some of you might not have met your twin flame yet is because they're getting out of a marriage. All right? And somebody was holding on to them. But for a lot of you, this feels like to me a repairing a marriage, or repairing a commitment, or repairing a twin flame connection. Let's see. Your advice. The Eight of Pentacles, because there's collaboration here. And there's a lot of pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, which means solid. The High Priestess, please. The Eight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Oh my God, I got chills. Somebody had to leave the connection to find themselves, like their spiritual side, their spiritual ascension. I really got chills all over the place. Because I was staring at the High Priestess, and what came out was the Six of Swords. Somebody had to leave the connection for a minute to find their higher self, to find their spirituality, to be woken, to find themselves within this connection. And now they've manifested the situation to come back. I don't know, maybe this is you or them, or it's like that, you know, that weird runner-chaser dynamic. One of you runs, the other one chases, and then the chaser stops, and they're like, fuck you. They turn around, and then the chaser's like, where'd they go? And then they start chasing you back. Because they're like, oh my God, I get it. I get it. I get it. Because this is higher truth, higher learning, higher understanding. And all of this in your advice, somebody had to go. Somebody has to go find themselves, to go find their spirituality, to go get woken, to go do whatever it is they needed to. They have to. If they're still in that processing place, leave them. No, really, leave them. Leave them to get there. Okay? That's why the Six of Swords is here. And manifest. But it looks like to me, it's coming back to you. Allow this process to unfold, like open, like a lotus flower. And work at it. Work at the connection, but you will need to start a new chapter, because now somebody here woke up, or will be, okay? And you want them to, because you can't be only one of you woken and the other not, in order for you to be together. To be together, you must be both woken, okay? And you want that to happen here. Let's see what's going on here at the outcome. And if you do get back together, and because I see you torn in your outcome, you want to allow the person, obviously, to slowly come into that place. You know you didn't get there. You know you didn't get here overnight. You know that. You know it's been a long journey. Because somebody is heartbroken here. I can see that. Oh my God, my nose is itchy. But let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Again, if you need to be both woken to get together as a union, because you're meant to be together to serve a higher purpose. I don't know. Maybe you guys can open an orphanage, an adoption agency. I don't know. Helping, opening a psychology center. I don't know. Something like that. You're meant to serve a greater purpose together. And in order for that to happen, you both need to be woken together. So that's what it's saying, kind of work at that. Work at your spirituality. Work at your connection. Slowly build that. And manifest that into your reality. Let me see the outcome, please, with the Eight of Cups in return and the Page of Pentacles. A reconciliation. It's okay that this person left and now they're back. Really, honestly, truly, you wanted this to happen. Because it wasn't gonna, if you didn't allow this person to go leave and experience what they experience and experience, you know, their lives without you, it would never be able for you to have this reconciliation. This is fucking bananas to me. You keep getting the High Priestess. Look at this. This is reconciliation, the High Priestess, a higher being, a higher level of togetherness, a spiritual connection, a spiritual understanding. Yes, you weren't talking. Fine, good. Because maybe somebody here was burdened, had too many responsibilities. It felt overwhelming. It was a heavy ass load. Yeah, if you don't get it, if you don't understand the concept of twin flame, if you don't know that it's a painful journey, you can overpass it together. Sure you can. But you gotta both be woken in order to do that. Can't be you, like, and this is what was happening. Only one of you was carrying the load. One of you. Look how exhausting that is. But you're there. You persevered. It's the 10. It's the end. So you have these new beginnings coming in. So that's pretty amazing. Yeah, maybe you're debating the reconciliation when they come back because you know how hard it is. You know how tough it is. But let's see. Um, this could be the one. Heart-to-heart conversation is here. It is safe for you to love. I'm going to clarify this with Tarot in the extended. And then I'm also going to go Aries to Pisces. I'm going to take this away. I'm going to leave the outcome for the extended, and I'm going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces and see how this affects you, this outcome with that specific zodiac sign, and we'll clarify these in the extended with Tarot members. It's in the first tier. The link is down below. Everybody else, I'll see you in a few weeks.